We'll be Finding Favor, Brendan Holt Music, and our own local Forever in Majesty. Also, special guests Preacher Kendall Shaw, Preacher Stanley Carter, and Preacher Justin Mitchell. It's going to be a Christmas together this December 15th, JC Stadium at 7 p.m. Let's go bigger than big for Jesus. Bring your friends, bring your neighbor, bring a stranger. We're going to have hot chocolate, coffee, plenty of lessons as we celebrate the true meaning of Christmas. And remember, admission is free. See you at the field.
Local news on WIFO.
It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, the Wayne County Board of Education met Tuesday for their regular monthly board meeting, and athletic director and head coach Ken Cribb on hand as the board discussed upgrades to athletic facilities and pledged $250,000 towards a new multi-purpose weight room facility. Also voted to move forward with the new track up to $1 million with additions like lights to come next year after the East Loss hopefully passes. First, a discussion on the track. At last report, the bids received all came in over the allocated budget that the board approved. So Dr. Brinson went back to the low bidder, asked that they make adjustments to the bid by suggesting cuts in the project, which included the lights at this time and other ticket items that would get the bid under $1 million, which the company did. Dr. Brinson asked for board approval to move forward with the project at this time and simply get it started. Hopefully, once the East Loss is passed, the lights could be added at a later date. The board voted unanimously to do just that. Dr. Brinson says it's still going to be a state-of-the-art track. Surface that they want is still in the project and the bid. Board member Ray Davison says he just asked that there's a fencing to protect access to the track. He doesn't want anyone to be able to drive on the track and damage it once it's built. But the vote Tuesday is to approve up to $1 million, which is budgeted, and see the project begin. Also approved last night was $250,000 towards a new weight room facility that athletic director Ken Cribb and football coach Ken Cribb is proposing, which will be built next to the field house, which was upgraded this year. Coach Cribb told the board that he already has a commitment of funding from the Wayne County Touchdown Club, along with private donations. Cribb says this is a much-needed facility, will allow all athletes a facility they can be proud of. He says it also frees up the gym floor for the basketball teams, which he says lose practice time with all the agility drills now taking place at the Benny Ratliff Arena. Cribb says another advantage will be that it will allow all female classes for weight training. The board voted unanimously to put up $250,000 towards the project. Chairman Nick Ellis states that it's about time the Board of Education put money towards athletic projects. He says after the two projects, a third project is needed, and that is to redo the gym floor at the Benny Ratliff Arena. Here was Nick Ellis Tuesday at the board meeting discussing the issues.
And so I think moving forward with this track project and moving forward with this weight room is going to be a good first start for the community to see that we are taking the initiative to put back in to our athletic programs. I just want to mention some things that y'all talked about, and when we talked about our basketball program. The gym floor didn't just become bad. It's been bad a long time. Matter of fact, for the last 10 years, it's been bad. And so I definitely want Dr. Brinson and Mr. Adams to look into that. And I've already gathered some information on that gym floor, and I want us to sit down and discuss it while we're talking about these capital projects. I know we have two that are going right now, but we actually need to take care of that capital project as well, because that's affecting our basketball program. Also, the use of that facility. You're right. Everybody's bombarded into the facility so that the basketball program doesn't have time to practice and be successful. And that's one of the reasons why I asked that we kept the Martha Ross Smith old gym so that we can send those auxiliary events, those flag corps, those cheerleaders, and those people who maybe invest in some upgrades over there, where they can come off of that gym floor, because you got workouts, you got basketball, you got general PE, you got a lot of people that's making a lot of traffic and jumping and running, and it's for that. But the floor wasn't properly installed, and we need to really take some time after we get through these first initial projects. And I'm not talking about waiting on the East Loss. I'm talking about this is something that we need to really do, because the information that I've gathered myself, it's a dangerous situation to have that gym floor in the condition that it's in. So I definitely want us to take some time to research that, and I want us as a system to continue to move forward towards supporting. We can depend on this community to do a lot of things, but as you see that this track project has lacked for a lot of years because they don't have a booster club, they don't have a strong support system. unlike touchdown and home run. And basketball support is okay, but it's not as strong as the other one. So I think that this is a good way to show that the school system is supporting all kids by starting these two new projects. And then we can come back with this gym floor so that we can bring the basketball program up on the scale. Because, softball's had a lot of success, baseball's had success, football has success. But if you look at the record, the basketball program has not had success because it hasn't had the things that it has needed and to be successful, or the support that is needed to be successful. If you look at the record, the support is the person that's talking now.
Any of those comments, Chairman Nick Ellis. Other news from the board meeting under resolutions and recognitions, Mr. Alan Volsky from Georgia Power on hand with a $1,000 grant to a new teacher, Sarah Heron from James E. Bacon. This is the 14th year that Georgia Power has given grants for classroom supplies, materials, and equipment to new teachers. Program is just one of many ways Georgia Power shows teachers that their contributions are appreciated and they hope the educator will remain committed to the profession. Dr. Trapnell on hand to recognize lunchroom workers who received the safety grant and a Radish Award for safety. It's a $5,000 grant. Dr. Trapnell purchased non-slip shoes for all her employees with the grant money. Also, Odom Elementary recognized last night as the recipient of the 2017 SSAS Greatest Gain Award. Under discussion information, the board set their meeting dates for fiscal year 18, also approved a school calendar for 2018-2019, which was voted on by the majority of the teachers. Facilities renamed again. The Board of Education plans to move over to the old Martha Rawls Smith Elementary building. Now the new Martha Rawls School has been built, and again they're going to name that building at the old Martha Rawls Smith after Earlene Fuquay, a former Wayne County School Board member. Again, the board approved the name of that facility last night. Also, under executive session, they approved personnel, certified recommendations: Elizabeth Murphy, Scriven Elementary; Mark Perry, Wayne County High School; certified resignations: Christy Efaw, Odom Elementary; classified recommendations: Billy Keller Jr., Maintenance Department; Sandra King, Arthur Williams Middle School; Anna Roser, Scriven Elementary; classified resignations: Lori Cruz, Wayne County High School; Leslie Garcia, School Food Service; Amanda Jones, Arthur Williams Middle School, Parapro; Luis Lopez, School Food Service; Elizabeth Murphy, Scriven Elementary, Parapro; Alethea C. Robinson, Substitute Teacher; Ginger Smith, Central Office, Retirement. Community coaches approved last night: Dylan Brown, Martha Puckett Middle School Baseball; Todd Brown, Wayne County High School Track; Jeffrey Davidson, Wayne County High School Golf; Charles Feldman, Arthur Williams Middle School Golf; Rick Peel, Arthur Williams Middle School Baseball; and Tommy Witherspoon, Arthur Williams Middle School Basketball. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Totally transparent car buying. With Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC live market pricing, know for certain you're buying at the low market price. We constantly monitor multiple auto and competitor websites to always offer the most aggressive market prices. No games, no gimmicks, no kidding. That's why Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC is the home of the no-hassle deal. Skip the runaround and discover the difference of truly transparent buying on every new and pre-owned vehicle every day. We're online just like you, and we continuously scan pricing on hundreds of vehicles to update prices in real time. At Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC, know for certain that our live market price is the low market price. Experience a new and totally transparent way to buy with live market pricing.
Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC, home of the no-hassle deal.
Chevy, find new roads.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties for over 13 years. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the only nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our new administrative offices, located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, have opened recently as Phase 1 of our building project. Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak to someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
For all your medical needs, Tim's Home Medical on South 1st Street in Jesup has you covered. Oxygen, CPAP equipment, wheelchairs, walkers, hospital beds, plus specialty medical equipment from a local company that cares. Tim's Home Medical can handle Medicare, Medicaid, and private insurance billing, as well as family records for tax purposes. Tim's Home Medical, owned and operated by Tim Sloan, 918 South 1st Street in Jesup. Tim's Home Medical. Call 385-2490, 385-2490.
On Tuesday at Coastal Pines Technical College, the Chamber of Commerce held its quarterly membership luncheon, and the topic was the state of agriculture, not only in the state, but also here in Wayne County. Guest speaker, Dr. Kent Wolf with the Center of Agribusiness and Economic Development from the University of Georgia. Here's Dr. Wolf talking about the economic impact of agriculture here in Wayne County.
Wayne County had a farm gate value of $98 million. And then if you add in again landscaping services, that's increased to $102.4 million. And the highest commodity group was forestry, which represents nearly or over a quarter of all the farm gate value production in the county. If you can see this here too, it breaks it out. Forestry is in blue, livestock is in yellow one up on the top right, and then you've got poultry and eggs. What is that other? Road forages, tree nuts, and then vegetables down here on the bottom left. So we did an economic impact like we did on the one for the state of Georgia, where we had the $13.8 billion and put it in our implant model and wanted to look and see what was the total impact of ag, and you started taking all the related businesses that contribute to production agriculture in the county. And so what we did, we ran that model and we came up with some different numbers. Okay, if you look at total employment in the county, there's about 11,300 people employed. You can see production agriculture over there in the yellow represents about 3.7% of the county's employees. You can see all the other sectors. You've got government and federal. The biggest one down here is service, which is that blue, trade, and manufacturing. So if we put all these numbers back into this model that we're talking about, you can see that the value is $102.4 million. That's the farm gate value. When you include landscaping services, it generates about 5.9% of all the county's economic activity. And then when we go back and add in those food processing support services into the model, you can see that that number is going to jump up significantly. So by looking at the direct and indirect effects, we can see kind of how those dollars ripple through the economy and what different industries are going to be impacted as a result of production agriculture.
And again, those comments of Dr. Kent Wolf yesterday at the quarterly membership luncheon. Chamber's next event is their coffee cart exchange, taking place tomorrow morning at Coastal Pines Technical College, 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. Coastal Pines will have yogurt, bar, and pastries. Chamber of Commerce will be awarding door prizes. The event sponsored by Neesmith Chevrolet. Again, it's free for Chamber members. That's tomorrow between 8:30 and 9:30 at Coastal Pines Technical College. Chamber also has tickets on sale for their annual Eggs and Issues breakfast, first meeting and event of the year 2018, taking place Friday, January 5th at Coastal Pines Technical College. That'll get underway at 7:30 in the morning. Wayne County statewide delegation will be in attendance, including State Representatives Chad Nimmer and Bill Werkheiser, also State Senator Blake Tillery. And tickets for the event are on sale. They're $25 up until December the 3rd. After the 3rd, tickets will be $35. If you need ticket information, call the Chamber at 427-2028. Special event taking place tomorrow afternoon at 5:30 p.m. at Hospice of South Georgia at 1625 Sunset Boulevard. They'll have their lighting of the tree. Again, you can place in memory of or in honor of a card on the tree. There's no charge, and anyone can participate. Need more information, call Hospice of South Georgia at 912-588-0080. Again, the lighting taking place tomorrow afternoon at 5:30 p.m. We'll come back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Totally transparent car buying. With Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC live market pricing, know for certain you're buying at the low market price. We constantly monitor multiple auto and competitor websites to always offer the most aggressive market prices. No games, no gimmicks, no kidding. That's why Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC is the home of the no-hassle deal. Skip the runaround and discover the difference of truly transparent buying on every new and pre-owned vehicle every day. We're online just like you, and we continuously scan pricing on hundreds of vehicles to update prices in real time. At Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC, know for certain that our live market price is the low market price. Experience a new and totally transparent way to buy with live market pricing.
Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC, home of the no-hassle deal.
Chevy, find new roads.
We are having a great day at CHSGA Home Health. We know there's no place like home when recovering from an illness or surgery. CHSGA Home Health provides the compassionate care and services you or a loved one is in need of. Our services include skilled nursing, physical, occupational, speech therapy, and IV medication therapy. CHSGA Home Health has multiple disease management programs designed to meet your individual needs. Give us a call to hear more about how we can help you to have a great day as you recover in the comforts of your home. 912-916-9195. That's CHSGA Home Health.
When you have an accident, you, not the insurance company, chooses the body shop, and you only need one estimate. All you have to do is call Jerome Riles at B&C Collision Center in downtown Scriven to deal with the adjusters and insurance company. Whether it's a little ding or a major crash, that B&C Collision Center across from Wasden Cabinet Shop in Scriven, deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. Call them at 579-2274. That's 579-2274.
Since 1916, a lot of independent agents have recommended auto owners insurance, and a lot of parents have taken that recommendation to heart. So have a lot of their children, and grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. As we celebrate our first 100 years, Auto Owners Insurance thanks all those who have put their trust in us, and all the generations who will.
Call Dana Davis, Amy Branch, Lynetta Baxley, Anna Pickren, Ron Cobb, or Jimmy Swain at James M. Swain & Associates Incorporated in Baxley, Georgia at 912-367-3601 or Cobb & Swain Insurance Agency in Hazelhurst at 912-375-2520.
Final notes and news. Calvary Baptist Church serving a Christmas dinner to those in need this Sunday, December 17th from 12:30 to 2 p.m. Dine-in only at their fellowship hall located 415 East Cherry Street across from the post office. And that's this Sunday from 12:30 to 2 at Calvary Baptist Church's Fellowship Hall. City of Odom getting ready for their Sing Around the Tree at the Odom Church of God Gymnasium, featuring Monday Music and Missions Choir, Director Christian Groover, Jesup First Baptist Church. Audience participation encouraged. Also, Odom's Got Talent open microphone taking place that evening. If you're interested to sign up for the open mic, call 402-4333. Santa photos also taking place. Bring the kids, homemade goodies and delicacies, hot chocolate, cold drinks, sponsored by the Odom Garden Club. It all takes place Monday, December 18th, 6:30 at the Odom Church of God Gymnasium. Wayne Memorial Hospital offering a free child class birth on December 30th at Wayne Memorial Hospital. Again, it takes place from 9 to 1 in the hospital cafeteria conference room. The class is ideal for those expectant mothers 25 weeks pregnant or later by the class date. Those interested in registering can do so by calling 912-530-3118. Topics of the class will include the normal process of pregnancy, labor, and delivery, with an emphasis on conscious, prepared childbirth. Stress is placed on a medically safe delivery in the hospital under the direction of a doctor. Additional topics covered are infant care and infant feeding. Those attending are encouraged to invite a support person to the class. Once again, the class, December 30th, 9 to 1 in the hospital cafeteria conference room. If you need more information, call 912-530-3118. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan saying have a great day.